Hey y'all, today we are cleaning up this disastrous, messy home after I've been sick. My kids have been living La Vida Loca. There's stuff everywhere. But we're going to get this party started and get this house clean. You know, I always like to start with laundry. Sis, there was a ton of laundry to do. Now, my girls were helping out a little bit, and they were doing pretty good. But you know, you got to get on in there and make sure things are working properly and going well. So I'm going to change out some laundry real quick and check on them to see what they're doing. Of course, they are in their rooms, working on their rooms, trying to get them situated. And it's a mess, but they're going to clean up their rooms. This is a family affair. They're going to work on this loft. They're going to get this situated. And while they're doing that, I'm going to work in my bathroom. Of course, my baby decided to take a bath in my bathtub and leave the water in there. Y'all, that is like one of my biggest pet peeves is leaving water in the tub. And especially if they leave a bar of soap in there. If you saw a few videos back, my baby did that. And I'm like, that is like a waste of soap. And you know, I'm all about saving money over here. That's what my channel is about. Saving money. So, and cleaning and doing all the things. So, if you are new here, thank you so much for tuning in and welcome back to all the people that decide to come back and check your girl out. But we're getting this house clean, and pretty much on this channel, I do all things cleaning, decluttering, organizing, decorating on a budget, sis. On a budget. I'm a solo mom with two little girls. I'm a teacher in the state of South Carolina, and we're trying to keep our house together while save our money at the same time. So we have a different vibe over here, a different flow. So if you're feeling my vibe, feeling my flow, make sure you subscribe. Okay, now I'm trying out a new product. I think this is like a little OxyClean um, product here. You spray it, it's purple, and then when it's disinfected, it turns white. Oh, it's blue. Yeah, it's blue. And I really like that. I said, okay, that's cool. So I wanted to test that out, see how that works, because y'all know I'm the Ajax girl. I got a few cans left, and I'm going to use them up before I start doing a whole bunch of other things. As a matter of fact, you'll see that Ajax in a few minutes. But we're going to get this party started over here, get it situated. Oh, and what I'm cleaning with is not Windex. No, that's recycle reuse. I'm using that container, but that's just pure vinegar, no water, nothing. Pure vinegar. Getting it done on a budget. Now, I had a situation going on in my girl's bathroom. It got clogged, y'all. I tried to not clean it, but plunge it for days. I could not get it. My daughter had so much toilet paper down in there. So I got this snake off of Amazon. It was like 14 something, y'all. I tried and tried and tried and tried and tried and tried, but it was not successful at all. I did my best. I ended up getting somebody to come over to help me. But it just I was struggling. I couldn't get it to work. It was so impacted. Make sure that you have a container with all your cleaning products. You don't have to get in that fancy. I got this little basket from the Dollar Tree for $1. May have been $1.25, depends on when I got it. Sis, make your cleaning easy. And you see, I just pulled out my Fabuloso. I put in my little spray bottle. I bought the large container, I think, from the Dollar General, and just put it in different bottles and put them across the house. Another thing that's really helpful, especially if you have ADHD, of course, have your little basket, but in your bathrooms, make sure that you also have little containers of or little bottles of cleaners and wipes for you and for your kids to use. Now, this is my go-to basket that I use all throughout the house, but in the bathrooms, I try to keep things for the girls to use and for me as well, because that's very helpful. Because you want to have things where you need to be, so you don't have to hunt things down. But having that basket is very helpful as well. Now, okay, y'all see my Ajax. Now, it's something about that Ajax, y'all, that'll get that grime on up. And I'm old school today, y'all. trying to rinse out with the cup of water. I didn't feel like putting my little kangaroo device on the shower head, y'all. I was getting over being sick, trying to get this house clean, and there we go. Bathroom is done. So now let's go downstairs and check on my big girl to see what's going on in this kitchen. Yeah, I see the living room. So I asked her to unload the dishwasher and load the dishwasher. So yeah, she's doing that. So let's get back in my room. All right, let's see what we got going on. We got stuff everywhere. It's just disaster. And my kids just camping out on my oversized recliner over here. Let's see what we're gonna find over there today. Saw a video back, a couple videos back, we found a bunch of stuff because they just totally forget about the trash can. See there's one of them sneaking in now. I told her come get out. They just have stuff over here. They just sit over there and just leave stuff everywhere. But I am feeling better. Unfortunately, it was not a contagious type of sickness. I had a sinus infection. Of course, you cannot share that with anybody. So this is not a big, I got a disinfectant type of clean. It was just my house got trashed because I was in the bed all day long on Saturday. I mean, I had body aches. It was awful. And it's crazy because I don't know about you, but I'm the type of person that if I'm exposed to a lot of cold air blowing on me, it messes me up. We went on a field trip that Friday, and I was at the back of the bus with my teammate, and we went to Myrtle Beach, and it was like a 2.5 hour ride there and 2.5 hour ride coming back. And that air blowed in my head the whole ride. So that's like 5 hours of air blowing in my head. And during the ride, I was like, y'all, I'm gonna be sick. And I knew it, and I should have moved, but I didn't because I like sitting in the back so I could see everybody, so I could monitor everybody and chit chat with my teammate. So that next day, no, the field trip was that Thursday. So that Friday at work, I started feeling it. By that Friday night, I was done. That whole day Saturday, I was in the bed. Like body aches, pressure in my ears. And that's when you know it's sinus. When that pressure in your ears, that's how it starts. In your throat, that's it. So I'm glad I wasn't contagious, but I just couldn't get nothing done. And when I'm out like that, my kids, they do take advantage as all kids would. And it just, the house is just in disarray. But so I was out that Saturday. So that Sunday, I got myself together and just had to get the house clean. So I doctored up with some Mucinex like all day Saturday. As you can see, my nightstand is crazy. So I doctored myself up and got some rest, some water. My kids just did whatever. Like I said, they were living la vida loca. And yeah, y'all see I took out some things out that bag, some little hair supplies, some braiding hair. Y'all, I taught myself how to cornrow. Well, no, I taught myself how to cornrow a few years back, but I mean how to cornrow, like really put some braiding hair in. Yeah, I was so proud of myself because I'm always trying to do things on a budget. I want to try to do it myself first, and if I really can't get it like that clog um, in the bathroom, then I get some help. But I'm proud of myself, y'all. I should insert some images, but I don't think I got some good pictures of my girl's hair. But I'm really enjoying doing their hair. One time I didn't think I would, but I really do enjoying it because I like to be creative, and I'm always looking at my students' hair, getting little ideas of how their hair is done, and I'm doing it myself. But I'm proud of myself. And see, there's stuff everywhere. Get this tablet, get this bow and arrow. Come on now, help me keep my room clean. But anyway, my nightstand, like I always say, is my point of contention. So I'm getting that wiped down, getting that squared away. All my Mucinex. They had the day one and the night one. I had some sore throat spray and some cream for my chest for congestion. And you may still hear some of it in my voice, but that was a couple weeks ago. But I'm still trying to get myself together. that congestion just lingers. I don't know what it is about that. But I'm just setting up my station again, my little medicine station, but done with the bedroom. So now we're in the kitchen. Now this actually is the next day after work, which my daughter had did pretty good with everything. So I'm gonna just unload the dishwasher, and I think I need to load it, to reload it, because there's still some stuff to be washed. Now I don't know about you, but I'm this type of person where I don't like to wash dishes. I felt I was traumatized as a kid. I don't like washing dishes. I really don't. At one time, I loathed washing dishes. Now it's kind of, I don't like it, but I realized that, I'm going to have to teach my girls how to wash dishes instead of just using the dishwasher, which I started teaching my big girl a few years back. But it seemed like every time she started washing dishes, something would break. So either A, she just couldn't get the knack of it, or B, that was just her ploy of getting out of washing dishes. I don't know. But I think we'll try again this summer because she is 9. Even though we use the dishwasher a lot, I do want her to be able to, and my baby, to wash dishes properly. Even though we do have all these other devices to use. But then again, as I think about it, we use the wash machine. I don't necessarily have to wash clothes by hand, but I really want them to be able to wash dishes by hand. They do need to know how to do that. But y'all, we wrapping it up. Getting a few more things done. Thank y'all for hanging out. But we are, oh y'all, before I wrap it up, y'all see that? Short people problems. I figured it out. I'm gonna, instead of using the step stool, I'm gonna put this up with my knife. But we got it to work out. Short people problems. Any of y'all got short people problems? But anyway, this is the end of the video. Thank y'all for tuning in. The girls did pretty good and upstairs, and make sure y'all stay tuned. I'm going to have my big girls room done with the Hello Kitty decorations, the Hello Kitty decor next week. So make sure y'all tune in because that's going to be squared away. Now that she has her room looking good, we're going to put some decor in it. But thank y'all for tuning out. Love you and see you in the next video.